Still, the wheels are still moving, which is good.
You mean turning?
Turning, the wheels are... Big wheels keep on turning.
Proud Mary keep on burning.
Oh, wow. Aretha Franklin be on the camera there.
I did a see Wilcox.
Who's the woman who sings in M People?
What have you done today?
Okay, so we've literally just come off the first Electric House webinar, Home Alone, social media while social distancing.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to do this all in the same room today. I'm trying to channel the Electric House offices with my background.
I was taking people through what this lockdown period, social distancing means for social media and the consumption habits. And I guess the big thing that we've seen is that online video has massively grown, and actually a significant amount of people, about 58% of people, are saying that they're going to maintain that once lockdown is over.
When it comes to Gen Z, they're really pivoting towards consuming even more online video, online TV or streaming, and music streaming. When we look at millennials, again, online video, online TV and streaming are really big for them at the moment. They're really doing more of that than ever. And then if we look at the slightly older demographic of Gen X, what we see is, yes, online video and online TV, but also a massive pivot towards broadcast TV as well as online press.
Hi Jamie, hope you're well. I've just finished the webinar, which was really, really good. Quite enjoyed it. It's very difficult when you're talking about one industry, which was construction. I think a lot of brands in there and people might have thought it didn't apply to them, but it does, because construction workers, they still go shopping, they still go to supermarkets, they still buy things online. So it's a really good insight into how they're feeling at the minute and what they're faced with. But overall, yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it.
We've recently ran a Facebook poll on the On The Tools Facebook page after the government's announcement to extend the lockdown period for another 3 weeks. We put a post out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram regarding the COVID-19 income support scheme and the CIS tax rebates, asking our audience if they had any questions they needed answering. We put those questions to the tax specialist Tax Scouts and created a video that gave clear and factual answers.
Yes, providing you filed your 2018-2019 tax return and you earned below 50k, you should be eligible for the grant.
Tradespeople are looking for that easy to understand advice on issues surrounding self-employment, and you can tell from looking at the comment section it was really well received, and also the stats there on the left hand side.
I always stick my head in here because it feels like a big hat. I'm doing loads of quarterly reviews today and tomorrow, so I've got 3 of them today and 2 tomorrow. Couple of people days. Quarterly reviews are good actually. I like them. Although I don't think they're quite structured right at the minute, but we're going to do. I think Scott and Holly are doing some work on that. So it's good to be able to take the time at the minute with the team to sort of do these bits and pieces, because
Press the reset bit.
Everyone wants feedback as well, don't they? At the minute, because you can sort of, you're not getting that daily bit of interaction with people and stuff. So it's good.
So this week we did our first ever live webinar. We discussed how social media has changed, trends within it have changed, and then I spoke a little bit about the On A Budget community and the trends we've seen there and the increased engagement which has gone through the roof really.
And how have we seen the effects of COVID-19 on the groups and on the channel itself? On the Facebook page, we've seen in the first 3 weeks of April 44,000 new page followers, which is a 277% increase on the previous period. And part of that is due to some paid strategy that we implemented just as a test really. We were able to grow the channel in terms of followers by up to 60% cheaper than earlier than this year. In terms of the groups themselves, well, as people spend more time at home, it's no surprise that we've seen significant growth in the engagement within there. Within DIY on a Budget, for example, the number of posts has increased by 43% in the past month.
The role of brands and advertising during this time, and I think there's quite a reassuring stat that we showed that 92% of consumers do expect brands to continue advertising during this period. They expect it and they accept it as well, which I think is really important, and I think it was quite reassuring for a lot of people. I hope people found it useful. I mean, there was loads that we went through, so much so that I actually overran.
What we're seeing from an electric house perspective is that because less people are advertising at the moment and there's actually more traffic than ever, we're seeing a 57% decrease in our cost per like of a page, and we're also seeing a 44% decrease in cost per 1,000 impressions. And we know that we want to keep advertising, we know that there's an opportunity there. There's some really quick wins. So animation and illustration. Think about how you can edit existing assets. So what have you got already that you can use? User-generated content can be massively valuable, and embrace the new normal. You know, we're all in this together, like I said. We know that everybody is stuck at home, and so brands are able to convey that, and people are expecting to see it.
It was nice to see people from brands that we haven't worked with, or brands we haven't worked with for a long time, and also agencies who, you know, Electric House probably hasn't been too high on their radar, if I'm honest. Now they know what we're all about, and really looking forward to meeting those people after this or during it. But yeah, I think it was a really good morning. Very happy with it and looking forward to the next one.